Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hello Rio traders. It's me Suleiman Khan. Today I'm going to tell you a very important thing that today there's a chances that market could be very much volatile because of this data, that is CPI. So I have also mentioned in my previous videos about the CPI, that what does CPI means. That is actually the consumer price index. Let me give you a little bit introduction about the CPI and why it is too much effective and why it makes the market too much volatile. Now, if you look at the first thing, basically guys, CPI is well-known indicator to identify to check it out the rate of inflation. And the second thing is that it is known as the CPI, like consumer price index, which measures the percentage change in the price of the basket of goods and services consumed by the consumer or households. So in CPI, all the things are included which we used on the daily basis. Whatever we use, that is included in the CPI. So CPI is the thing from where we can check it out the rate of the inflation, that what would be the inflation rate. So CPI is CPI is basically the indicator to check it out the rate of inflation. Now the second thing is that why CPI is too much important, because guys, on the behalf of CPI data, you will see and you will identify the future inflation rates also, and on the behalf of that, central bank will decide either they have to increase the interest rates, either they have to decrease the interest rates, or either they have to print more money. So all these things are dependent on the data of CPI. So that's why CPI is very much important thing, and it can makes the market very much volatile. If you will talk about the gold, it can make the volatility in the gold market approximately 200 to 400 pips easily. So this could be that much volatile. So if you are new in trading, I will suggest you that you should not have to trade today. Now let's move towards the technical analysis and technical setup, which I am going to share with you guys about the CPI. So if you will look at on my previous analysis on the daily time frame chart, I have marked few areas with you guys. As you remember, it's a daily time frame chart, and I have mentioned here with you guys that you have to enter in a sell trade, and you have to enter at this area 1655 and 1666 at a buy trade. The people who have watched my those analysis of the sell, they have also gained a very good and handsome profits, and the people who has bought on the behalf of that area approximately 1660 1661, I have mentioned that 1655 till 1665 you can look for the buy position. So still those people should would be in a great profits, and it's running approximately 100 plus pips on the behalf of analysis. Now guys, let's talk about the technical analysis on the behalf of smaller time frame chart, because today is a CPI. So what could be the percentage and approximately till where market can goes upside. Now if I will talk about the Fibonacci retracement level from the high to low of this impulse, so there's a possibility that this could be the area that is approximately 1686. This could be the area. From there we can see that market can goes approximately. So first of all I will give you few more drawings, so that will makes much more clarity with you guys. If I will open a 4-hour time frame chart, so there I can give you a few setups. So guys, these are some areas if market is running in between in between this area, like that 1660 or 1680, let's suppose 1685, approximately in between that, you should not have to approximately you should have to, you can do scalping, but you cannot look for the higher positions. So the higher positions would be possible if market will break that area 1680 or 1690. As I mentioned you, this could be the possible area 1696. From here we can see a small rejection, but I think so if market will be able to break this area 1686, according to my trading experience, because we have only few important areas on the behalf of that. If I will, as I mentioned you, on a Fibonacci retracement level, let me again draw it with you guys. So first area would be approximately 1686 and second area would be 1703. So we have two important areas. Second area would be our 1703, which I've already marked, that this area, and 1686. This could be our two important areas. So if you want to look for the higher term buy trades, long term buy trades, I will suggest you that you should have to wait for these two areas. If market will break it, then after, we have two confirmation. First confirmation would be our this trend line, that market will be approximately broken, market will approximately break this trend line also. And second confirmation of this supportive area, then we can look for the higher side, like 1800 our would be our, there's a possibility of the target in the few days. Now second thing, on the behalf of CPI guys, if you guys can also look for a sell trade from this area 1686 or 1687. This could be the also scalping sell trade. I'm again mentioning this is the scalping sell trade. Now the second sell is possible when market will comes to 1696 or 1700 level, like 1704. This could be the area. There you guys can also look for a sell trade at 1704 or like it's a range from 1696 till 1703. So this could be the also sell, and this could be the good sell, I think so, because of above trend line. This could be the good sell. There you can also hold till 1680 or this type of area. And the second thing, if you want to enter a sell trade, you can look for a buy position at this area, like I have mentioned you 1659. This could be your buy position 1659 till 1660. There you guys can look for the above side. And if market will break this area, you have to remember this area. If market will break this area as 1658 or this type of area, there you guys can look for a sell trade, approximately like that. You guys can look for a sell trade. Your first target would be 1640, and then later on you guys can hold this trade for the long term, like 1580. This is the very, very important area where market is standing right now. You have to keep remember while doing trading, don't open big positions in this type of area. Otherwise, if these trade will be stuck, this could be like that in the future. This trade would also be stuck for the long term also. So guys, I will suggest you that you guys can look for a buy position at this area 1659 till 1660, but that could be smaller buy trades. Not you should not have to use a big lot sizes. And if you will ask from me about my personal point of view, now what I am looking, I'm thinking so that maybe market can go like that way, like market can go slightly firstly downside like this type of area. Then after that, from here market can look for the buy position. This is what this is what I am thinking, that there's a possibility of the market. So I hope so that you have liked my analysis. I have tried to give you the briefly note about the CPI. I have told you about the scalping entries. I have told you about the long-term entries. So you can follow these entries also. But as I mentioned you, for the long-term analysis, there's a possibility that market should have to go till 1680 or this type of area. From there we can look for the smaller sell trades, scalping sell trades. At this area, scalping sell trades would be possible. This area we can look for the sell trades properly at 1703 till 1696 till 1703. This could be the good selling area. This area is a good buying area. But if market will break this area, this area 1660 and 1704, this could be the very, very much important areas. If market will break either area from either upside or either downside, then market can be too much volatile, and market can makes a very for the in the future, for the approximately 2 to 3 weeks, market can move in the one-sided direction. So let's hope for the best, guys. I hope so that today we will all guys will make good profits. So stay tuned, keep remember in your prayers, stay blessed, and kindly must like, share and subscribe the channel.